Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. For this video I am creating this look using some of my favorite makeup from 2018. If you have not watched that video, I will put the link right here or at the end of this video. I'm sharing with you all my favorites or some of my favorites from last year, but for today I am using some of that makeup from that list on my face to create that glam, healthy, glowy, flawless look. I don't know how you want to call that. I love that makeup. My go-to if I have an event, a wedding, and I want to feel super glam, but at the same time, like it looks effortless and natural, you know, not too much. I don't know. It's all about the skin and the eyes, beauty and confidence. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. You can follow me on Instagram, share with your friends. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and without any further ado, let's get started. My base is done. I'll do probably a video with my favorite skincare of 2018. I just applied a little bit of my Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. I just really enjoyed that product. It's just a very nice base if you want a nice, healthy, glowy skin. I'm just going to show you where I apply it. I'm going to apply a bit more there, a little bit in between the eyes, forehead I put already, and a little bit the chin. You can also put it on top of your makeup as a more like a liquid highlighter. I really enjoy putting it as a base. It shines through the foundation. And on days you don't want to wear too much makeup, it's very pretty too. For foundation, well, I show you many options in my best of 2018 makeup. For today, I'm going to use the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. I rediscovered that foundation at the end of the year. I don't know if you saw my video, but I was talking about the fact that for the longest time, I was not a huge fan of that foundation, and I don't know why. But now my skin probably changed and it looks beautiful. I'm going to apply it with my favorite foundation brush, which is a JohannaGMakeup. I just really like that buffing kabuki brush. And I'm going to apply my foundation in the shade 5.75. Shake it. And so most of the foundation I am showing you in my best of 2018 makeup, they're probably medium coverage. It's never really like a full coverage foundation because I have dry skin, and I think that it tends to really get patchy on my skin if I use a full coverage foundation. I have some options, of course, but usually I like a healthy, glowy skin, so I'll go for like a light to medium coverage, and then I will intensify under my eyes and certain areas with concealer just to brighten and sculpt. But this applies very nicely with a brush. If I'm in a hurry and I don't have a brush or a sponge, it's okay with my fingers as well. I have lots of options of foundation that I like to apply actually with my hands. I have a few concealer that I really enjoyed this past year, but the big revelation was the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. This, in the heart of a lot of you guys, has replaced the Tarte Shape Tape. I still use Tarte Shape Tape, not as much as before, obviously, because, well, I tried a lot of different concealers last year, but it's still a very good one. Well, for the price, you get 15 ml, and it has a lovely coverage. It doesn't crease. I haven't tried the darker shades like to contour, but I heard it's really good too. I put it in the usual areas, and I'll finish a bit on my eyelids, and I buff it in with my foundation brush. So that is a Real Technique mini sponge, and Real Technique sponges are my favorite. I tried some JohannaGMakeup. They're not bad at all, but not my favorite. They're not bouncy enough. For setting powders, so I have several, but the big discovery of this year was the Lancome Long Time No Shine translucent powder. Same for like the Hourglass Veil was really good, but this one I think People didn't talk a lot about it, and it's a really good one. So I'm gonna use that one today. I'm going to use an e.l.f. brush, actually. I really like that. It's the number 105. And I'm just gonna place it right here. See how it cancels the shine? Cancels the shine, it's blurring my pores, and it doesn't look dry at all. For eyebrows, my favorite of the year, it was really hard because I showed you several products that I really like this year. What I've been loving is the Charlotte Tilbury Legendary Brows. This is so nice. It gives you very feathery eyebrows. They're tinted, easy to apply, but you don't end up with like crazy bulky fake eyebrows. They look really full but very natural at the same time, you know, that kind of an editorial look. So I'm in the shade Supermodel, but since my hair is a bit lighter now, I might have to buy a lighter shade. For bronzer, again, I had a lot to show you, but something that I've been loving for 2 years now in a row is the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow bronzer. I just love the color. It's a perfect shade. It's a contour and bronzer at the same time. So this is how it looks like. It never fails me. It looks great in winter. It looks great in summer. I don't know what it is with that undertone, but it's perfect. And then what I like to do, sometimes I like to add a shimmery bronzer on top. And one that I actually really like this winter. First, when I first tried that little palette, I thought it was maybe too light for me, but not at all. It's from that palette, the Hourglass Ambient Lightning Edit Volume 4 face palette. I just really like that bronzer right here, just to go over and bring some luminosity. It's mostly the cheeks and the forehead, a tiny bit on the nose, like that. Natural. For blush, it's really hard because I had lots of blushes that I really enjoyed this year, the past year. I had lots of cream blushes that I loved. Some powders. I love the Hourglass, I showed you that. The Moon Exposure one, the Brilliant Nude, and the ones from the face palettes. But I think my best discovery last year was the Shiseido Minimalist Whipped Powder Blush. All the shades are so pretty, and I was just so excited about that formula. I think I'm going to use the Setsuko number 07. Aiko number 4 is really nice because it's kind of that bronzy blush, you know. It's almost, it could be a cream bronzer for some people. You can use your fingers, but since I used a bit of powder, we're gonna go with a brush, and it's totally fine because it's kind of a cream to powder blush. And so I like to dig my brush, and this one is It Cosmetics brushes. You can only find it at Ulta, sadly. It's a Love Beauty Fully brush, and it's actually a buffing mineral powder brush, but well, you probably saw that a lot on my channel. I use it for my cream blushes and I love it. So you want to go light-handed with it because it's very pigmented. But it looks so natural. It has a very like natural sheen to it. Not too shiny, not sparkly at all. Here, while the lights are strong, it's actually enough. But it looks so natural. It looks like a natural flush. And if you go a bit too high, it happens sometimes, you just go back with your sponge with which you blended your concealer. Okay, for highlighter, my biggest crush at the beginning of the year was the Hourglass Vanish Stick in the shade Champagne Flash or Champagne Flash. I used it so much. Such a pretty highlighter. Just gonna show you, it's very natural. On days you don't have too much and you use mostly cream, this is such a stunning highlighter. And at the end of the year almost, I discovered the Charlotte Tilbury Bar of Gold palette, and it's stunning. This is how it comes. You can see that I like destroyed that. It's a stunning formula. It's beautiful, and you have 3 shades. I use the 3 actually. I mix these 2 together, and usually, and then this one I put in the highest point of my cheeks and in between my eyes, in the inner corner. It is a stunning formula. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use a bit of my Vanish stick because it's been a while, and obviously I have other highlighters that I'm talking about in my video, my other video. I like to warm up the product, place it on my skin with my finger. And look at that. It looks very pretty on top of powders, and it looks so natural. It doesn't move my foundation, my bronzer, or my blush. Here, and I go not all along my nose. Stop right here. Sorry, I don't want to give you a finger. One of my subscribers I was doing swatches, and it was a while ago, but she says next time try to not give a finger for like 5 minutes. I'm so sorry. Yeah, right here, and then I will place it right here. Cupid's bow, or on top of your lip balm. Apparently, it looks pretty. You can go in the inner corner as well. You can do that. Now I'm just gonna take a bit of my Charlotte Tilbury Bar of Gold. I can't resist. Taking my Sephora Pro number 98. That's my favorite highlight brush. And I just go over the bronzy and the pink one, and I just go a little bit right here. I don't want it to be like too metallic, so I'm not gonna go too intense right here. And then I'm taking a little bit of, well, I already did, but my camera keeps stopping, the pink one, and I just go a little bit over my blush with it. So just for that extra glow. And I'm very like lightly dusting, but look at that, it's so pretty. And then I'm just gonna go with a light one right here. And a little bit the nose, right there. And then I go in the inner corner with a light one. Let's see, it's so pretty. Favorite setting mist of the year, the Continuous Setting Mist from Morphe. This is such a life changer. You barely feel it, but it does something to your skin. I don't know, it melts everything together, bonds everything together. And it smells so good. Setting mist of the year, and now available in Canada. Look how glossy the highlighter looks. It looked shiny before, but with that mist it's just amplified. It's so nice. I love it. On an everyday look, I would do that, and maybe a little bit of liner under my lashes, on my waterline maybe, and mascara, little lip balm, and I'm done. But well, I'm gonna show you a little look, quick look. I'm not gonna do a full tutorial, not too complicated, guys. It's gonna be a very long video if I do that. I don't have a ton of eye primer, but the one I really do enjoy is the NARS one, and they came up with 3 shades. I'm a shade medium, so I just applied some on my lid. I like that it has a nice coverage. It stays a bit tacky, so depending on the eye look you want to do, if you want to do something metallic, well, leave it tacky. But if you want to do something, you know, easy to blend, I will suggest to first set it with either a translucent powder or a flesh tone eyeshadow. So it's very nice. The packaging is good. You saw me using it before, and I'm the shade medium. I like that they have 3 shades. Just apply it, and I blend it with my finger. So I want to use some single metallic or top coat shadows. So I'm going to use my favorite matte eyeshadow palette of 2018, which is, can you guess? Yes, the Natasha Denona Safari palette. And yes, mine is still doing the little duck sound, but I kept it. I did not return it. So that is the all matte eyeshadow palette from Natasha Denona. And these are all the shades you get, and you can create so many looks, so many bases for a cool like halo look. But even if you want a full matte eye look, I really enjoy it. So I'm going to go very quickly. It's not going to be too detailed tutorial for you guys. I'm just, you saw me using it. I did 5 looks 1 palette with it. I will link it right here or at the end of this video, or just go on my page. So yeah, I'm gonna go to the shade Aya first, which is very close to my skin tone, and I'm gonna go all over the mobile lid with it. And you know what? We are going to speed it up. I'm gonna put some music and do my eye look. So I think I'm gonna stop here, but see, it's so pretty. I could leave it like that. I really like it. It's matte, smoky, but natural. I love it. I love that palette. I think it blends so well, so easily, so easy to work with. I cannot stop raving about that one. So I want to use a little coat, something a little bit shimmery on top of my matte shadow, and I had a lot. I think last year was the year of eyeshadow top coats, you know, in those little jars, like the Hourglass Scattered Lights, the Marc Jacobs, Natasha Denona, Tarte, but something stunning, and I don't hear a lot about it. I don't know if it was limited edition or if it's still going on with Inglot. That is the collab with Jennifer Lopez and Inglot. It's called the Pure Pigment Eyeshadow, and that is the shade Cosmic Glow. So it comes in that little container, and if you can see, it is pure pigment. The only thing is it gets a bit messy. I'm gonna pour a little bit right here, a little bit, a lot. I'm basically going to put my finger in it, and I'm not gonna spread it, I'm going to pack it on. And I'm gonna place it in the center of my lid. On a dry lid. The lid is not tacky. Feel free to put a primer or glitter glue if you want, because yeah, you get some fallout. And then once it's pressed, you can spread it a bit more. Here, look at that. This is so pretty, and I didn't hear a lot about it. Wow, it changes the look entirely. I love that look, but just for the purpose of that video, I want to show you that little guy. It is so pretty. And I can tell you that it's 10 times more sparkly than what you're already seeing. I'm gonna spray my finger now. And it makes me think of the sparkly shades of Pat McGrath, like VR Nectar, like big time. Alright, I love that pigment. It's so pretty. I bought 2 colors. It's a bit messy, so probably if you have a glitter base it will be better, but I just love, love, love the results. Now for my inner corner, I'm going back to my Charlotte Tilbury bar of gold, and I'm picking up the lightest shade, and I'm going to spray my brush, and I'm going to place it in the inner corner and a little bit under. Voila, so pretty. I retouched a bit, I put a bit more concealer just to make sure, because I had a bit of fallout with the sparkles, but yeah, it is so pretty. The light, look how sparkly it is. So pretty. So for my favorite eye pencils, I love Urban Decay, I love Pixie, Charlotte Tilbury, Pat McGrath, but for this look I would say that maybe this one will be pretty. The Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in the shade Double Life. And I'm gonna go in the waterline with it. And I quickly tight line with a black liner, a Pat McGrath black liner, under the upper lash line. Voila. Now I'm going to curl my lashes with my Shiseido eyelash curler. If you have a favorite eyelash curler, comment down below, because I've been using this one for years. I'm curious to see what else is on the market that worth to try. And also comment down below what was your favorite product, or what were your favorite products of 2018. Favorite mascara of 2018, if I have to pick only one, that would be the Milk Makeup Couche mascara. Already the packaging is heavy, quality but heavy. It's just the mascara that gives me the most volume, length. You have a feeling, I have a feeling I wear like false lashes when I put that mascara on. It's so, so good. Okay, look at the difference. That's crazy. For lips, one of my favorite lipstick of 2018 is from Lancôme, and this is L'Absolu Rouge Drama Matte number 10 in the shade Ardent Sand. So you just click, the packaging is cool, and the formula of that lipstick is so nice. This is the perfect nude for me. I love it. I love, love that formula. I have favorite lip glosses as well. Of course, the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bombs, the free shades I love. You can use it or leave your lips matte. I think for this look, I'm gonna leave it matte since the eyes are so shiny, but this would be very pretty on top too. So that is the final look using some of my best makeup of 2018. What do you guys think? Do you have some of this makeup in your list too? What are your favorites? Let me know down below. Products, launches, or even not so new but that you loved using in 2018. What are you looking forward to for this new year? Let me know what you think of that look and what you want to see next. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, you can follow me on Instagram, share with your friends, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.